Mustard Seed Kids.
Hello everyone, hope you've had a lovely week. I'm Charlie, and what's your name?
Alice Bevan.
What's your name?
Ela.
And this is Layla. Yeah, hope you've all had a lovely week. Harris, how's your week been? What happened to you this week?
Well,
What happened at nursery?
one of my teachers was a bit sick, so I can't go to nursery for 10 whole days.
Yeah, so sadly some of the teachers at Harris and Ayla's nursery aren't feeling very well because of the coronavirus, so Harris and Ayla are home, so we've been having lots of fun in our garden.
And also I needed to have a jam, but for dinner I had a Happy Meal.
Yeah, we had a test, but we had a Happy Meal for our treat, so yeah. Well, I hope you have all had a good week. It's sad that we can't hear how you're all doing, but we're looking forward to hopefully seeing you all again soon. Today we're doing a very special story from the Bible where Jesus is with his friends, and we thought maybe to help tell the story we'd use some of our toys. Harris, could you tell us who the people are here on our mountaintop?
Don't know.
Who's this? Who did we say this was?
Jesus,
And who are these people?
the disciples.
Yeah, and can you count how many disciples are there for us, please?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 disciples, great. So I'm going to read a story from the Bible just quickly now for us to think about together. So it said, meanwhile, the 11 disciples were on their way to Galilee, headed for the mountain Jesus had set for their reunions. This is our mountain here. The moment they saw him, they worshipped him, though some held back, not sure about worship, about risking themselves totally. Jesus, undeterred, went right ahead and gave this charge. God authorized and commanded me to commission you. Go out and train everyone you meet, far and near, thank you, in this way of life, marking them by baptism, in the threefold name, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
And Father Abraham.
It's part of the story, yeah, earlier. Then instructed them in the practice of all I have commanded you. I'll be with you as you do this, day after day after day, right up to the end of the age. So Jesus was there telling his disciples that everything that they had learned from him, they were then to go and share that with other people.
Mommy.
And one of the things that Jesus taught a lot about is a clue on my t-shirt and on Ayla's t-shirt. What is it, Harris, that you talked a lot about?
Love.
Love, yeah. And one of the practices that Jesus talked about was about loving the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind, and loving other people as yourself. So that's what we're going to have a little think about today. And to help us remember that amazing lesson that Jesus taught us about loving God and loving ourselves, just a minute, Lovey, we're going to sing a song. Okay, so I'm going to teach you a song today, and last time we did Mustard Seed Kids with Harris and Ayla, we also taught you a song from my childhood, and this is one that I remember singing when I used to go on holiday camps quite a lot. And it's a story that helps us remember that Bible verse about loving God with all of our heart, all of our mind, all of our soul, and about loving other people as we love ourselves. So Harris and Ayla, you don't really know this song very well, but you're going to try and sing along with me and do the actions, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so here it goes.
I want to do the action.
Okay, you can just do whatever you like. Okay, so here it goes. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind, and love all humankind as you love yourself, and love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind, and love all humankind as you love yourself, and love the Lord your God with all your heart, tick, 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 boom, and all your soul and mind, and love all humankind. That's it. Should we do it one more time? Why did you have your fingers in your ears?
I don't want it to hear.
You didn't want to hear. Okay. Well, so maybe you would like to rewind that, and you could maybe practice it a few times with whoever you live with too, and do that song together.
And you could also maybe cover your ears.
So we've been thinking about that bit in the Bible where we've talked about loving God and loving other people, and it made me think about people that we maybe know or we've learnt about that inspire us with how loving they have been. Harris, when you think of someone who is very loving and who showed love to other people, or inspires you, or you like their story, who do you think about? Who's that? Stephen Hawking. And what do you like about his story?
Space.
Yeah. He taught us a lot about the universe, didn't he? He used his really, really clever mind. So I've enjoyed that. Ayla, who do you like reading about? About Emmeline Pankhurst, yes. Emmeline Pankhurst. Someone that I really have always found really, really inspiring that lots of you will know about is... Who's this? Mother Teresa. So I am going to read her story for us all now.
We've done this one.
We'll do that one. I'm just going to do this one.
Me too.
Let's listen. Once there was a little girl who was always willing to give a helping hand. Her name was Agnes, and she lived in Macedonia with her parents and 2 siblings. Agnes was raised to love God and love others above all else. Little did she know that in the future she would be known as Saint Teresa of Calcutta. Cover your mouth. One day, a new priest arrived in town. He had been working in India, far from where Agnes lived. She loved listening to his stories about helping the poor in the city of Calcutta. So, when she turned 18, Agnes said goodbye to her family and started a long journey. She was determined to become a nun and help people no matter what. She travelled to Ireland and joined the Sisters of Loreto. Once she had settled at the convent, Agnes asked the nuns to call her Teresa from that day on. A few months later, she was ready to board a ship and travel to India. The language, the colours, the food, the smells, everything was new and different for her. It's an amazing picture, isn't it? What do you like?
I like the Indian elephant.
I know, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? What do you like, Ian, in this picture?
I like that girl.
You like that girl, yeah, she's got lovely clothes on, doesn't she? Mother Teresa taught at a school for many years, but she knew that there were some people who needed her more than her students, the poorest of the poor. Mother Teresa took to the streets of Calcutta determined to help the first person in need. She'd hardly taken 3 steps before she tumbled upon a woman who was lying on the ground. Yeah, I think she is sad because she's not feeling well. Soon 12 students joined her. They called themselves the Missionaries of... Remember?
Calcutta.
Well, good guess. Missionaries of Charity.
Mommy,
She's feeling better, yeah, that's right. And they set out to care for all those who needed it. They chose to wear a simple sari. That's their clothes that they're wearing. It's called a sari.
Mommy, look, Mama.
I know, lovely. Let's keep doing the story. Mother Teresa opened a hospital in an old Hindu temple. There was always one more bed, one more plate of rice, and one more blanket to cover those who needed it. She knew that the smallest things could make the biggest difference. For more than 20 years, she picked up thousands of people from the streets of India. She opened hospitals, orphanages, and schools all over the world. She received all the awards that could be given to a single person, but she only accepted them in the name of the poor. Mother Teresa sent Mother Teresa sent a beautiful message out into the world. It doesn't matter if you do big or small things in your life.
Mommy, I like that girl.
Yeah. As long as you do them with great love.
Mama, my favourite girl is that one.
That's Mother Teresa. So this is the thing that Mother Teresa, she taught us lots of things, but one of the things she says is we can do small things with great love. And that means we don't have to do enormous, very dramatic, extravagant acts of love. We can just do small things like offering to help with the washing up or being kind to our sister or our brother. If we do them with great love, that has an amazing ripple effect and it shares and shows the love to other people. So what I thought we could do is a little activity to think about some ways that we can show love to one another.
Activity.
So our activity is helping us think about love, and hearts are a way that kind of remind us a bit of a symbol of love. And these were the hearts that we had earlier to remind us of that commandment that Jesus had taught us about loving God and loving people. So I thought maybe you could cut out some hearts, or you could draw some hearts, whatever you'd like to do. And I've hole punched some in here, and I'm going to hang them up. And what we thought we could do is on the hearts, we could maybe write some things that we could do to show love to other people, or we could maybe write names of people that we love to help us remember to pray for them, or whatever you would like to do. You can use the hearts to help you think about God's love for you and God's love for other people and how we can share the love of God with others. So we're going to have a little chat about that now. Okay, so here are some of the hearts that we did, and Harris is going to share a little bit about the people that we chose that we'd like to pray for or that inspire us. So the
Can
things
I
that we'd like
tell
to
you
do.
all the things that we did?
Yeah, please do.
So, Dada drew this banner,
I can hold this. You want to explain, go along the line? Yeah.
and I drew this for Luca, and I drew this for Ethan, and Ava drew this for Vicky, and I drew
And what did you draw in that yellow one? That was a really lovely one.
this was me giving Ethan a flower,
That would be a
and
lovely thing.
this is Mama's, and this is mine.
Who was that for? Praying for someone at the end that you love?
Um,
Oh no, you're the green one, I mean, sorry. For
Max.
Max. Yeah. So we might, I think we'll use that. Whoops, Daisy. We'll use that this week to pray for our friends who we love very much, and also remember the things that we'd like to do to show kindness and show God's love. Okay, let's all snuggle together for a minute and bring our hearts with us, and let's sit down here and let's do a prayer to finish. Okay. Come sit here. Okay, so dear God, we thank you for your love for each and every single person in the world,
And,
all of humankind.
and pray for Max.
Mhm.
And hope all of the children their days can go really fast.
Yeah, that's praying for our nursery friends. The days go fast and you're all together again. So thank you for your love. Fill us with your peace and your joy and your kindness. Amen.
Man.
Come say goodbye to everybody. So I hope you have a really lovely week. And I think we might be seeing each other all soon maybe, which would be lovely.
Bye.